Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good evening, and thank you for coming to tonight's Springfield Municipal Regional Planning Commission meeting, Thursday, May the 7th, 2026. If you would call the roll, please.
Bibb.
Here.
Boyd.
Here.
Fouth. Here. Gregg.
Here.
Holt.
Here.
Moreland.
Here.
Schott.
Here.
Thomas.
Here.
Townsend. We have a quorum.
Item 1.3, approval of the minutes from the regular meeting of the Planning Commission held on April the 2nd, 2026. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
We need a motion and a second.
So,
And a second.
second.
All in favor? All right. Item 1.4, public comment. Mr. C.J. Merle, 1517 Hunt Club Boulevard, Gallatin, Tennessee. You'll have 2 minutes to address the Planning Commission.
Yes, sir. CJ Morrow with 615 Design Group. I wasn't sure if I was going to have an opportunity to speak during my item. I'm here representing my client on the Harvest Park preliminary plat. So if y'all have any questions, once that comes up, I'm here to answer them.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Just a quick reminder, make sure we're talking into the microphones because I think Jerry's having some problems sometimes when he has to go back for notes and things for his notes. Item 2.1, discuss and possibly take action on an appointment to the Board of Zoning Appeals. Do I have a motion and a second to put this item on the floor?
So moved. Second.
Ms. Durham?
Good evening, Commissioners. Item 2.1 is a request to appoint a member of the Planning Commission to serve on the Board of Zoning Appeals. As you are aware, this vacancy was created following the resignation of BZA Chairperson Michael Briggs. Pursuant to the city's zoning ordinance, one member of the BZA must also serve as a member of the Planning Commission. On April 21st, the Board of Mayor and Aldermen approved Ordinance 2610, which amended the zoning ordinance to allow any Planning Commission member to serve on the BZA regardless of residency within the city limits, provided the board maintains a majority of members residing within the city. The remaining 4 members of the BZA currently reside within the city limits, meaning any current planning commissioner is eligible for appointment. Staff recommends appointing a member of the Planning Commission to the Board of Zoning Appeals to help ensure the board can effectively administer its duties and maintain a quorum at meetings. The Planning Commission may nominate a commissioner for appointment or defer action pending additional information.
Let's all not jump at one
Anyone
time.
else to nominate yourselves?
Okay, I'll make a motion to recommend Bob Bibb.
Second.
Question.
Yes, sir.
Question called for. Let's vote.
I think we're ready for a vote.
Thomas.
Yes.
Boyd.
Yes.
Bibb.
Abstain.
Schott.
Yes.
Fouth.
Yes.
Gregg.
Yes.
Moreland.
Yes.
Holt.
Yes.
Motion passes 7-0 with 1 abstention.
Under new business, 3.1, discuss and possibly take action on a request for approval of the site plan for Fire Station 3. We have a motion and a second to put this on the floor.
Move.
So moved.
Second.
Gina has a second. Ms. Durham?
This next item is a request for approval of the site plan for Fire Station Number 3, located at 2663 South Main Street on approximately 3 acres zoned MRO. The proposed facility is intended to provide additional fire protection coverage for the south side of the city, which has experienced continued residential and commercial growth in recent years. The station will improve emergency response capabilities and reduce response times in developing areas of the community. The proposed location is consistent with the city's comprehensive growth plan and recommendations identified in the 2019 Technical Advisory Fire Station Location Study prepared by the University of Tennessee. That study identified the south and east quadrants of the city as priority areas for future emergency service expansion. The site plan includes the proposed station building, apparatus bays, parking, internal circulation, utility infrastructure, stormwater management, and required buffers and setbacks. The plan has been reviewed by applicable city departments and outside agencies. Remaining comments are considered minor technical items currently being addressed by the engineering consultant. Staff finds the proposal consistent with the city's zoning requirements, subdivision regulations, and overall land use planning framework. Staff recommends approval of the site plan for Fire Station Number 3, contingent upon all remaining staff concerns being adequately addressed prior to the issuance of permits. I'm happy to answer any questions you might have about this site plan. Additionally, present this evening are Chief Gladowski, along with engineer Mark Boyd, representing Kimley Horn, the civil consultant for this project.
Chairman, how many square feet are we proposing here?
That is a good question. I'm going to defer to Chief Gladowski if he remembers how many.
Is it a mix of metal and brick, or is it all brick?
Mr. Kodowski, if you come to the microphone, please.
It's a mix of block, brick, and metal.
Yeah. Just wanted to confirm that.
Any other questions for Chief Wise at the microphone? Thank you. Any other questions?
It will take your largest ladder truck.
Yeah, as you know, we purchased our ladder truck several years ago. We already have that stationed at Station 2. Yes, the bays on this one are actually going to be a little bit bigger, so we will actually fit our reserve apparatus here as well. So we're actually planning for the future. So we got a little bit more space in these bays than we do with our Station 2.
I assume that, but there was a fire station at some point in the Robertson County that was built that the doors weren't big enough to get the trucks in. That was several years ago, but I distinctly remember that.
So-
Mary, you remember that.
So the bay doors are round? We don't have the glass doors that we have now, the nice big ones?
So this is an architectural feature that
Okay.
they like, and obviously some on the board, that the fire station board, they really like that and they like the look of it, so
Well, it looks good.
it does look very good.
Goes back to fit.
It looked like the station that is on 21st Avenue in Nashville, the old original, one of the original stations.
Does anybody else see that those two posts on the front look like they're
Yes.
leaning?
Yes.
Okay, it was not just me.
No.
What is the reason for that? Do you
I
know?
think it's just the architect
I think it's
picture
just the rendering.
rendering.
It's just-
Aha, okay.
I just wanted to make sure the board could see what the intent of is for it to look like. Yeah, I'm not.
I actually think they are leaning. I think that's the intended architectural feature.
Looks like it.
It is on the elevation.
The third one is too.
You can see it on the elevation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any further questions for Ms. Durham, Mr. Boyd, or Chief Gladowski?
Move to approve.
Have a motion and a second. We're ready for a vote.
Moreland,
Yes.
Bibb,
Yes.
Boyd,
Yes.
Thomas,
Yes.
Schott,
Yes.
Holt,
Yes.
Gregg,
Yes.
Fouth.
Yes.
Motion passes 8-0.
Item 3.2, discuss and possibly take action on a request for approval of Harvest Park preliminary plat. Do we have a motion and a second to put this item on the floor?
So moved.
Second.
Ms. Durham?
Agenda item 3.2 is a request for approval of the Harvest Park preliminary plat submitted by Oak Hill Development Partners for approximately 22.52 acres located at 2663 South Main Street and zoned MRO. The proposal includes subdivision of 3 existing parcels into 5 distinct lots, along with dedication of right-of-way for proposed public streets. Property 1 is intended to serve as the future location of Fire Station Number 3, while properties 2 through 5 are planned for future development of a cluster-style residential community consisting of detached single-family homes. The overall proposal anticipates 88 residential units. A site plan and associated engineering documents were submitted in conjunction with the preliminary plat. Staff has completed an initial review and provided comments to the engineer, though revised plans addressing all concerns have not yet been received. This preliminary plat primarily establishes the overall subdivision layout and street configuration rather than individual residential lots. Because the remaining comments are minor and expected to be addressed through the ongoing review process, staff believes the request is appropriate for preliminary approval, subject to those comments being addressed. Staff recommends approval of the Harvest Park preliminary plat contingent upon all staff comments being adequately addressed. I'm happy to answer any questions you might have about this plat. Additionally, present this evening is engineer C.J. Murrell with 615 Design Group representing the developer.
Is this a redo on the Benton property?
Yeah, you have seen this, but it's been
Okay.
a while, but
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
And then where the star is on the picture is where the fire station is gonna sit approximately.
Is this gonna be a condo subdivision or are they gonna subdivide it?
Potential condo ownership, but individual units. So not condo ownership in the sense that they would be stacked or
Well, I mean,
attached,
they'll
but
sell
yes.
the footprint, but.
Yes,
leave
they'll
the-
sell, so condo ownership of detached homes, yes.
So I know we have several of these, and being fairly new to the board, what's the time frame when there are outstanding issues with the staff that they want to see something? I know we vote contingent on them addressing concerns. Is there a time period where that could,
We don't have a designated time period. The 6 week or between 4 and 6 week, depending on the calendar submittal, it's hard to get everything addressed and make it to planning commission. We've received the preliminary plat back from the engineer. I think there were 2 departments, I have that in front of me. Maybe 2 departments who had not finished their final review.
but certainly by the following month? So within
Absolutely.
2 months, everything should be pinned down that's.
By next month, I would anticipate this one would be finalized by next month. The remaining items were primarily related to notes, some setback information that needed to be corrected. Yeah, it was really just notes at this point. There was nothing fundamental that needed to be changed on the preliminary plat.
On the back dead end, are they gonna put this signage or are they gonna, is fire okay with them?
There's gonna be, it's hard to see on here, there's plans for a temporary cul-de-sac.
And is that a popular thing to want to live close to a fire station?
That I cannot answer. I would defer to the property owner for that. I mean,
Needs a rock quarry.
Well, I'm not making light of it, it's just, it kind of surprised me, the use for that. I figured it would be more
So-
retail and commercial or something, but,
the land use plan does have this area designated as residential.
yeah,
And the fire station is needed in this part of town.
absolutely, I'm well aware of that.
So with that temporary cul-de-sac, they just can't build those bottom 2 houses?
Yes, yes.
Any other questions?
Yeah, so I was, if I may, looking at the proposed mail kiosk location, and we have had this discussion briefly. Do you know if that area is lit or not? Folks coming in at night to get their mail.
remember exactly where it's
In the curve there.
in the middle or on the
The curve.
It's in the
there.
middle,
No, to
down.
the right, there, where your hand is. No,
No.
in the curve.
area that has the kiosks, darker and pitch, and
Well-
folks get home in the fall, they fall over and
Ultimately, we can ask that the electric department take that into account, but they do decide where the street. Being a common area.
Yeah, and that's not the intention. And we can also, I mean, if necessary, we can provide a photometric plan with our site construction documents as well. It's a great question, and it's something that we did take into consideration, but with the fact that the park was just north of this, likely not.
Well, with that into consideration, are they gonna add on any kind of sidewalk connection up that way? Off-site improvement?
There is not a connection shown to the park, partly because of elevation change.
Well, not directly,
Oh,
but along the
along
road.
South Main, there
yeah.
will be sidewalks required along the frontage, but they won't be required to connect all the way to the park unless there are sidewalks there. And I don't recall right now if there are sidewalks on that section. I think they're on the other side of the park. But you can
I
certainly
think there's
walk
been
to
talk
the park.
about sidewalks down South Main for a lot of years. So, I mean, I think it's a long road
Like going back
project,
to
right?
the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the comments that we received from Public Works on our site construction documents was to show sidewalk along South Main between both of our entrances, so we're working on incorporating that into the plan.
Any other questions?
I guess one more where it ties in, is it tying in RA Benton on the south? And
Yes,
then
sir.
gonna
Yes, sir. And that was another comment with, I guess, from Public Works, we're tying in as far south as we possibly can on our parcel. And ultimately, there will be sidewalk from that entrance up RA Benton to South Main and then along South Main.
I guess I was just more concerned about the two intersections. On that curve, too.
so are the sidewalks then a part of the fire department construction or a part of this construction?
The fire department will have the portion that is gonna be lot 1, the fire department will have to take care of that part, because that will be that lot's frontage.
But you are looking into the sidewalks to this as well.
The portions that
They
are
already have
going to be
sidewalks.
developed will include sidewalks.
No, Mr. Faust's question was, is it gonna have sidewalks tied into Martin Luther King Park?
Right.
And that's a no.
But I thought that you said that far down wasn't any sidewalks on that side.
I don't recall how far the sidewalks go down in front of the park. I don't think they go that far. They're on the other side of the park along South Main, though. Did I answer your question, Ms. Boyd? No?
Other people might want to. You're always thinking of possibilities of others as a walking.
There are people who regularly reach out asking about those sidewalks.
Any other questions? Do we have a motion to approve or deny?
Make a motion to approve based on comments being fully addressed.
Second. You ready for a vote? Mr. Bibb and Mr. Gregg.
Moreland,
Yes.
Bibb,
Yes.
Boyd,
Yes.
Thomas,
Yes.
Schott,
Yes.
Holt,
Yes.
Gregg,
Yes.
Faust.
Yes.
Motion passes 8-0.
Item 3.4, discuss and possibly take action on a request for approval of the Lookout Crossing Phase 2 preliminary plat. Do we have a motion and a second to put this item on the floor?
So move.
Second.
Ms. Durham?
The next item is a request for approval of the Lookout Crossing Phase 2 preliminary plat submitted by Phil Casterline, authorized agent for Reyes Construction. The property is located along William A. Batson Parkway and is zone-specific plan. This request represents a continuation of the Lookout Crossing subdivision that is currently under construction. The proposed Phase 2 plat incorporates all lots previously identified as Phase 2 on the approved final master development plan, along with a portion of the area originally identified as Phase 3. The proposed preliminary plat includes 111 lots and will continue the extension of the subdivision street network and associated infrastructure necessary to support future residential development within the project. Staff completed an initial review of the plat and identified comments primarily related to missing notes and minor technical corrections. A revised plat has since been submitted, and staff is currently conducting a second review to verify all corrections have been properly incorporated. Staff recommends approval of the Lookout Crossing Phase 2 preliminary plat contingent upon all staff comments being adequately addressed. I'm happy to answer any questions you might have about this plat. The engineer, Phil Casterline, is also here to answer questions.
Any questions?
So these single family.
These are
And
single
I
family.
assume that they're similar to some of the other Reyes subdivisions around town?
Yes,
with
ma'am.
the
Well, it's a
brick front?
continuation of, have you been out there?
Yes.
It's a continuation of
Of
phase.
some of the others, I was wondering with the brick on front and the siding on the back and that type of garage on front, that type of house.
This particular community has not had any building permits obtained yet, so we haven't seen any construction. But
Right.
yes, it is similar. Part of the specific plan, they had to provide architectural samples of what would be out there.
We might could email that to her.
Yes, I can. I can send you that specific plan document so you can see it. Mhm. That was the first specific plan that was adopted by Springfield, so.
With those, all those offshoots on the left, are they just gonna close them off until they continue, or are you gonna make them grade in temporary turnarounds? On the west end, there's all those road stub outs.
That one, I believe, connects through right now. That's their second exit. Well,
No.
no, that's,
The,
Phil,
like
can you answer
Seville,
that question?
see those three stub outs on the west?
All
where the
three of
future
those stub outs are side lot lines. So there's
Yeah, so we're
no
just
parcel
gonna-
fronting.
No,
Yeah.
Right in the middle, right there.
we're just gonna let them block those off and not have to grade in roundabouts since there's a
Oh,
short.
that's short. Yeah, they will have to do
Cool.
a temporary right there.
That makes sense, yeah.
I wasn't sure where you were talking about.
Yeah, I figured they were short enough.
Yeah.
Did make sense. I just saw them graded on the other ones.
Any other questions?
And on that south one, your guys are good with the turnaround being like that, it looks like a driveway. The temporary turnaround. All the way at the south, it says like that driveway would be the turn, I guess fire's okay with that. Well, yeah, I just didn't know if that was.
It's in open space, temporary, the next phase, we pick up the street crossing.
So I was looking at the turnaround.
Do you have any idea whether or not gas department has gotten with them about,
They won't on this one, based on that new ordinance, because it was already under construction.
so phase two possibly, or no?
No, because it's my understanding that no, because of the way it was constructed at the beginning, with phase one starting already up at William Batson, that connecting on this one would not have been required. The intent with that ordinance is everything basically moving forward that's new. Talking with Benji Davis earlier today, I know that he's been in contact with some developers about some newer stuff we're starting to see already. So, but
We need
not
to
in,
make that mandatory.
I can find out, but I know that the idea was not things that were under construction because it would be hard to add it in after the fact.
With TVA telling us that they can't supply the power for electric, you know, gas is the other option that will help out considerably.
Absolutely.
And the city being willing to put the infrastructure in at their cost, it needs to be mandatory.
I'll certainly take it to them and see if they can make it work. I'm sure the gas department would love that. I just don't know how hard it is after they've already constructed the first part of the road, but
Just so we're all on the same page here, is this basically if somebody has a house there and they want to get gas in their house, there's no way to get gas? Is that what I'm understanding?
Right now, this neighborhood was not, on the front end, it was not anticipated to have gas. That was, until the ordinance recently
Yeah.
that was adopted, that was a developer choice, that if they did not want to put gas in the community, they didn't have to. That ordinance has since been adopted, so all future neighborhoods now, for the most part, would be required.
But that's not the only neighborhood where we encounter this. There are
No,
other
there's
places like
others,
that.
yeah.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter about the phasing of it.
That was my understanding, that no, that it was already under construction, that they were not going to kind of retroactively make them go back. But we can certainly ask.
Well, oh, look out.
Any other questions? We have a motion. One way or the other.
Motion to approve.
We have a motion.
They meet everything that you're requiring.
This one is super close. A couple of, when I looked at it earlier today, there were just a few outstanding notes that had to be added.
Do we have a motion?
Second,
We are ready for a vote.
Moreland.
yes.
Bibb.
Yes.
Boyd.
Yes.
Thomas.
Yes.
Schott.
Yes.
Holt.
Yes.
Gregg.
Yes.
Fowl.
Yes.
Motion passes 8-0.
Item 3.5, discuss and possibly take action on an appointment to the Historic Preservation Commission. Do we have a motion and a second to put this item on the floor?
So moved.
Second.
Ms. Durham?
Item 3.5 is a request to appoint a member of the Planning Commission to serve on the Springfield Historic Preservation Commission. This vacancy was created following the resignation of Chairperson David Allen. Pursuant to the city's zoning ordinance and Tennessee Code annotated Section 13-7-402, the Historic Preservation Commission must include a member of the Planning Commission at the time of appointment. Staff recommends appointing a member of the Planning Commission to the Historic Preservation Commission to help ensure the board can effectively administer its duties and maintain a quorum at meetings. The Planning Commission may nominate a commissioner for appointment or defer action pending additional information.
Make a motion to Mr. Fowl be put in that position.
I second.
When do they meet?
We met
I know
once
they
last
call 'em.
October, and we are meeting once this month, so
What time of day?
it varies, I'll be honest.
As long as they're in the evening.
Usual, what I've tried to do
Well,
is,
yeah, I'm fine with it. I
Yeah.
just can't really do it.
the one, we're meeting on May 26th, that meeting is at 5 o'clock. I'm trying to stick to Tuesdays or Thursdays at 5.
Do we have a motion and a second?
So Gregg and Moreland.
We are ready for a
Fine to be
vote.
on every board.
No wheel.
Moreland.
Yes.
Bibb.
Yes.
Boyd.
Yes.
Thomas.
Yes.
Schott.
Yes.
Holt.
Yes.
Gregg.
Yes.
Fowl.
I'll abstain.
Motion passes 7-0. With one
Item-
abstention.
4.1, Community Development Director's Report. Ms. Durham?
Okay. Staff would like to update the commission on upcoming meetings, recent approvals, and anticipated development activity. Next Board of Zoning Appeals meeting is scheduled for next Tuesday at 5 p.m. The next Historic Preservation Commission will meet on May 26th at 5 p.m. Like I said a moment ago, that is the first time we've met in approximately 6 months, so that board rarely meets. BZA, I think it's only the second meeting we've had this year, so that one is also not meeting as often. We have no June meeting either, so. Recent approvals include Mid-Tennessee Nursery, a commercial development on 17th Avenue East consisting of 5 2,400 square foot buildings for contractor or similar uses, and the Bolton property at 54 North Main Street, which includes 6 townhouse-style residential units. The site plan for the redevelopment at 5th Avenue and Memorial Boulevard is nearing final approval, with construction expected to begin shortly. The Wawa site plan submitted late last month is under review. Because it includes only minor changes from the previously approved plan, staff anticipates approval soon and the start of construction thereafter. Construction continues across several projects. The 7 Blue Coffee site remains under construction, with the building expected to be set by crane soon. Panera is progressing on schedule, and Gupton Motors has been authorized to begin operation at its new location, with minor remaining site work still underway. For the June agenda, staff anticipates a rezoning request at 329 North Main Street, a building permit at 2077 Bessie Street. This will be the first application under the recent amendment allowing non-conforming structures to be rebuilt in place, several subdivision final plats, and multiple performance bonds. Staff anticipates submission of a preliminary plat in the coming months for the residential subdivision formerly known as Highland Estates, now being called Spring Creek. The townhouse component has been removed and replaced with single-family lots. Staff is also reviewing potential zoning ordinance amendments, including updates to the sign ordinance, particularly to focus on temporary and prohibited signage. And then I'm analyzing all of the development-related fees to make sure that we're within state compliance of some recent law changes. Planning is underway for training hours. The first of the 4 required hours I'm expecting to administer in July or August. I want to spend that first hour just focusing on the mandatory ethics and property rights training that has to be done every year. The remaining 3 hours, we will need to cover topics such as land use planning, zoning, transportation, ethics, economic development, subdivision, commissioner powers, and duties. Please let me know what you would like to learn about. I'm hoping we can just do some case studies because for the most part, everybody was on this board or has been on a planning commission in the past or has planning experience in the past and should be familiar with most of these topics. That concludes my report. I am happy to tell you about any project in the city that I might know about if you have any questions. Or you can do that.
Have a motion?
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
So as Alderman Hubbard always asked when we have a long meeting in the past, are you gonna have food?
Got trained first.